Welcome back to the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center in St. Cloud, Minnesota. It is Championship Sunday here on a beautiful, beautiful sunny afternoon. Brett McKenzie joined here. I'm so happy to be bringing you the fifth and final championship game of the 2023 Minnesota Selects Hockey Festival. Up next is West and East. These two teams have met once before in this tournament, of course. That matchup went by way of the East, 5-2. So settle in. Minnesota Selects Hockey is up next. Final technical preparations have been made. We are ready to rock. We mentioned this is the fifth game that we've been bringing to you today. I hope you've enjoyed it. We had a couple technical difficulties along the way, but all in all, I'd say it's been a fun one. Here we are, the 2009 Boys Championship. This is the last time that these boys will be meeting on this ice in this format. They're aging out. These two teams have met not just before in this tournament, but this is a rematch of last year's championship. We'll talk about that and more here in just a bit, but for now, we've got 24:31 on the clock. We have West wearing the blue, East wearing the white. Starting goaltender for the East, Brandon Wright. Starting goaltender for the West, Nolan Worm. Wright, he's out of Matamidi. Worm, he's out of Monticello. Play starting here in the East End. Row number 10 for East, Vincent Redpath. He's also out of Matamidi. There's a big number 12 out of the West. Backhand, his shot. That hit traffic in slot. That's flushed away. That's going to be moved up here along the wall to Fothery. That one rung around. Number 8 for West, Bayer. He picks it off. Now we have Dylan Samper. Samper wearing number 15 for the East. Samper trying to split the D. Ends up in the far corner. Number 4, Isaac Mentzer from Sartell. East tried to send it across the slot. That one hit traffic. The sense back in. Right. He leaves it there for number 12, Brock Gutterman. Now, Fothery. East picking up out of their own corner, but that one's picked off by West. Put into the slot. Backhand shot coming. That one hits the side of the net. Picked up by number 4, Bennett Bergloff of Cambridge. That was McCray O'Connor, West St. Paul, zipping it across. McKenzie picks up a forecheck shot coming from Bergloff. Wraparound attempt. Now McKenzie. He can't get the shot away. Net is off. Referee's going to fix it on the fly. Bennett to Bennett there on that last play. Bergloff and McKenzie connecting behind the net. Now here's West. Larson wearing number 16. He enters the line. Pass left there. I believe that was Caden Clark. Or I'm sorry, that was Braden Waller. Player to watch out here for the East, or for the West. Now here's McKenzie. McKenzie is centering pass. Now turned away here for the West. There's Waller speeding through neutral ice. East will work on a change as they go for the regroup. That one's chipped out. There was no one home. Conan, winner of the fastest skater. Lightning fast, Conan. Now Beldy. Beldy out of Stillwater. Lake Elmo, but he'll tell you Stillwater. This one picked up in the near corner. That's Caden Zasada out of Cottage Grove. Played some hockey here this year with Hill Murray. You might have seen him wearing those fancy Breezer covers there at Hockey Day, Minnesota. An 8th grader getting some shifts in varsity hockey on one special day here in the state of hockey. Now here comes West, number 7, dropping it there to 12. 12 shot, stopped there by Wright, number 12 for West. That'd be Connor Hood out of Rogers. Breakout pass, picked up there by Zasada. Zasada finding some time in neutral ice. Finding more time. Zasada finds Beldy. Beldy fakes once, lays a reverse hit, and finds it up with Zasada. Zasada working to the middle. Now Samper. Samper cools it off. This one's going to be sent around by Munger. Munger and Redpath, your defensive pair. There's a pick there from Beldy. Sent high across. That's Milky. Splits the D there, number 11. Caleb Milky out of Rogers. Glove save there from Brandon Wright. He holds on. We'll have a stoppage play with 19:31 left here in the first period. Breakout there intended for Fothery. Number 10, Redpath chasing. Now it's West trying to hold the line. Here's an attempt here for Fothery, pulling it up to his forehand. Caught there by a speedy player on the West. That's number 15, Grant Schauer out of Elk River. Samper, he's going to find room through the center dot. Samper, ridden off the wall. Now here's number 14 once more, Damon Moline from Rogers. Bit of a Rogers heavy team. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4 from Rogers. Here for the West wearing blue. Slap shot coming. That had hit 2 West players on its way to the net, but it goes wide into the far corner. Stopped at the line. Now here's a break for the West. Feeding it short side. What a save there from Brandon Wright. Fantastic save. We will definitely be taking a closer look at that one. Coming in off the rush. Shoveled back door. Wright gets the pad over. You can see the play developing towards the top of your screen. There's the backdoor pass, and Wright just sliding over, covering her up that corner. Beautiful play for Brandon Wright. Matamidai. Leopold, his shot gloved down by Brandon Wright. This one's sent out towards McKenzie. He chips it out into neutral ice. This one's sent in. Right, he's going to find Wyatt Cullen out of Isanti. That one gets sent back in. Here's a one-on-one break for the West. Shot goes well wide. Play along the boards. Gets pulled away there. Bergloff getting a reach at it, but it's West coming away. Blocker save. Rebound cleared away by the East. Now Wyatt Cullen finds a lane, but it's picked off there by the East or the West defense. McKenzie knocks down the centering pass. Now McKenzie tried to drive a lane, but it was number 5. I believe that's Moline. I'm sorry, it's Hansen. Rylan Hansen out of Elk River with a nice stick at the blue line. Zasada defending in the far corner. Centering pass. Toe dragged once. Chip back to Zasada. Zasada's going to reverse. Zasada skates as the East make their change. Zasada buying some time. He's joined now by number 3, Teague McGlynn out of Stillwater. Beldy there with him. There's McGlynn curling up with lots of ice through the neutral zone. Drop pass at the line to Zasada. Back to McGlynn. McGlynn rings it around, finding Redpath. Redpath steps. Shot, that hits skates. Now Redpath. He curls up. He sends it across. That'll go over to Munger. Munger plays it off the wall. And rung around in. That goes behind Wright's net. Slap shot hits right between the eyes. But the rebound comes into the near corner. Beldy trying to skate it out. And he does. Beldy. Drop pass. Shot coming. On net. Save. Number 30, your starting goaltender. Again, Nolan Worm from Monticello. Puck won cleanly off the draw by the East. Nice step. Shot coming. Tipped once. And another save. It got behind him. We might get a peek of that from the corner angle. Let's take a closer look. Right off the face-off, puck goes out to the point. And the shot comes through. It was tipped once. There, it got behind him, but he's able to jump on top of it. No damage done. 15:34 left in the first half here in St. Cloud. Off the glass, they say it was tipped. No icing. That was O'Connor defending 3 forecheckers. That one goes up to Sampere. Sampere off the half wall. Sampere onto the outside. Speed dipping to the center. Just gets his pocket picked by number 6. That's Brady Hansen. I believe we have another set of twins there from Elk River. Gutterman. Gutty they call him. This sent down. It'll go for icing. 14:55. Both teams will get a wholesale change. You can see a special edition East helmets wearing the white stripes down the middle. Inspired perhaps by the helmets from Michigan. They started that trend many years ago. McKenzie in on the forecheck. It's a strong skating number 17, Leopold, that had been skating out. Number 10, Braden Waller, his shot on net, gloved down by Wright. We'll have another stoppage. 14:31 left. Waller, turnaround shot, pad save. Now McKenzie. He pulls it out. He has a backhand pass, finds Bergloff. Bergloff onto his forehand. His shot hit a skate. Picked up there by Schillings. West skating it out, and they chip it in. Schillings defending in the far corner. Pass comes through. Blocker save. Rebound flushed away to the far corner. Schillings defends once again. Number 2 from West. He puts it on net. That was Caden Clark. St. Michael, Albertville. McKenzie chipping it off the wall, defending here. It's Larkin and Schmidt from the west. Play reverses and sent down in behind Wright's net. There's a play. Cullen, he flushes it out, held at the line, and they step. McKenzie got a piece of it as it was tipped over to Larson. That goes deflecting away. Play behind the east net, Zasada now. Zasada rings it off the far side. It'll be Schillings. Schillings gets poke checked. We'll have to reverse once more. That's number 11 for the east, Lance Conan. Now Schillings. His long attempt pass intended there for McGlynn. East to be looking to pull it out. McKenzie feeding it to Zasada, goes for his change. Zasada toe dragging to the backhand. Zasada to the middle, that gets knifed away. I believe it was number 8 for West, Porter Bayer of Blaine making the defensive stop. Now Redpath and Munger on a defensive stop. Munger with a stick in. Pad save, loose puck in the slot. Back door goes wide. Now it's Beldy. Beldy, head manning to McGlynn. Worked off by Larkin. Larkin headmans up there to Porter Bayer from Blaine. Save made by Wright. Chipped away by number 10, Redpath. Backhand pass, or backhand shot coming, but it was Wright jumping on the save. West pouring it on in the shot column, 12-5. Score remains 0-0 on the scoreboard. Road wins it cleanly into the corner. O'Connor, he finds Road streaking. He's got Samper in the slot. Samper, shot, score! What a play from Road and Samper. This one started all the way in the near side corner. There's Road. Fakes the shot, feeds Samper in the slot, and Samper just roofs it top shelf. You can see how much distance this play's starting. Goalie's well back in the net. He comes out. There's the pass. Samper finding that top shelf. The east bench falling all along, all the way down the ice. And they like it. So East gets the scoring started. Samper from Matamidi. East going to make a wholesale change. Nice stop there. West coming in with speed. Stopped by, I believe that was O'Connor. He got a stick on it. Reverse back in. O'Connor defending well. He sends it across. That was intended for Cullen. Just a little ahead of him. It'll stop the clock with an icing at 10:47 left in the first half. Larson along the half wall, defended by Bergloff. That one chips up into the air. Still a bouncing puck through the slot. Bergloff will reverse. 17 for West. Kyle Leopold from Andover. He's the first one on it. Shot, blocker, save right. Now Bergloff. Far headman to McKenzie. Just bounces off the stick. Hansen will recover. That one flushed out into neutral ice. Conan. He sends it over to Schillings. But it'll be an icing. 10:07. Shot from the point, knocked away easily by Wright. Waller, his centering pass, ended up on the stick of number 9 for West, Bo Schmidt out of St. Cloud. Schmidt throws it in, pad save, just got the toe on it, was Brandon Wright. Conan defending in the near corner. Beldy throws a stick on it. Waller's shot grabbed there by Wright. We'll back up and take a look at that impressive toe save from Wright just a moment ago. See the play coming off the far wall. Shot coming and that toe gets all the way across. All the way. Nice save from Brandon Wright. 9:23 left in the first half. West sending it down. Too much for Bayer. It'll go for icing. Road goes forward with it, but it's left back for Redpath. Redpath throws it into the corner. And back out to Redpath. Redpath finding Munger. Munger throwing it off the wall. It's going to be brought in by West. Picked up there. Centering pass finds Samper. Now back to Fothery. Puck traded hands a couple times, and we got a one-on-one developing. 2-on-1 now. Shot, save. Wright looking strong. Stopping 15 of 15 so far. Make that 16 of 16. West wins it to the wall, but it's going to be East taking over. O'Connor, he tried to spring Samper high in the zone. Now it's Fatherly finding Road. Road, his centering attempt. That hit the skate of Isaac Menser out of Sartell. There's Menser again. He plays it off the wall. Finding Clark. Clark back to Menser. Menser holds. And that's out to O'Connor. O'Connor sending it across. Nice pass to Samper. Samper in alone. He tried this pass across. He had Fatherly open. A melee behind the net. Play resumes. O'Connor from the point. He takes a shot. That goes wide. Bounces off the yellow dasher. West had enough. That's blocked down there once more. That time by Gutterman. Now here comes Menser. He sends it in as West will work on a change. Nickel. He's on the forecheck. Long stretch pass, too much for everyone. It'll be an icing. Schillings. His pass chipped off the wall by Cullen. Bergloff defending on the far corner. On the far bench wall, I should say. That one pushed ahead by Schillings, but broken up by Bergloff. Bergloff. And this will go for icing, 7:02. Conan goes back to Schillings. Schillings reversing back to Conan. Conan. He saw Cullen high in the zone. That ends up on the stick of number 3 for West, who sends it in. Number 3 West, that's Jackson Wolick out of Mound, West Tonka. Bergloff. He peels around. Defended well. Stop there. Now it's Conan and Bergloff. McKenzie will chase in the near corner. McKenzie's backhand pass. That hit his skate. Cullen, his pass ends up on the stick of Wallach. Wallach pulling up. Stopped well there by Schillings, I believe that was. Yes, it was. Now Schillings. Schillings will peel back. McKenzie will chip it in. Now Waller. Waller, that shot goes high. Nice catch from Beldy. Defended well there by number 5 for West, Rylan Hansen. Now Zasada. East working out of the corner. No offsides as it was East that brought it back into their own end. Now here's Larson for West. Larson chipping it to himself off the far wall. Still with it is Larson on his backhand side. Tipped away there by Redpath. Good pestering there from Beldy. Waller will have to come back out into neutral ice. Waller onto his backhand side. Tried to put it in short side, but that was stopped easily by Wright. That's chipped ahead up to Beldy. 3-on-3 is East at the line. Left there for Zasada. Zasada chipping it up. Finding McGlynn. McGlynn can't handle, but Zasada picks it over. He goes back door. It was just off the mark for McGlynn. Back to McGlynn and then out to O'Connor high in the zone. He throws down net. Blocker saved. Under 4.5 to play in the first half. Zasada. His pass was tipped out and finding Gutterman on the point. Gutterman holds. That's sent back in. Zasada will go in on the forecheck. Chipped out there by Metzer. Larson knocking it back. Now Gutterman's going to find a lane. Gutterman on the outside, drop pass finding Beldy. Beldy's shot, glove save. Nice stop from Nolan Worm. Road going forward with it off the draw. Still in his skates. Now here's West skating it out. Puck had bounced across a couple hands through neutral ice. Now Samper. Samper. Centering effort. Shot by Fatherly. I think I've been saying Fatherly. I think it's Fathery. My apologies. And it looks like we're going to have O'Connor going to the box for interference, I believe the call is. McCray O'Connor, 2 minutes for interference. Will put West on the power play with 3:46 left in the first half. Here's a break for Fathery. Chased into the near corner. Good effort here from Fathery on the penalty kill. That was Bayer. Feed up to number 12 for West. Connor Hood out of Rogers. Another clear from East. That's Road going in on the forecheck. And look at this. He almost came up with it here on the penalty kill. Now we have 2-on-2. Hood once more. That one chips up over the net. Conan. He throws it back in the direction of Schillings, who finds room. He skates through the middle of the ice. Schillings will find time. Good start to this penalty kill for the East. Schillings. Backhand pass going back door. Bouncing puck. That time picked up by Bear. He's center pass up to Nickel. No icing. Leopold to recover. 48 seconds left in the East penalty. Rylan Hansen from Elk River. He headmans. Back to Hansen. Hansen, lots of room off the point. His shot, blocker save from Wright. Hansen again, going back door. Wright's there, another blocker save. Out to the point. It may have been tipped. There was an original shot there from Kyle Leopold. That's off the glass, kicked down by Hansen at the near point. 10 seconds left in the O'Connor penalty. On net and held onto. Just 5 seconds left in the West power play. We'll remind you here in a minute 51, we will have a resurfacing here, so we'll have a short intermission. Zasada winning it cleanly into the corner. Redpath's going to chip it back up to him. Penalty time is over. Zasada finds room. Zasada headmanning to McKenzie. Larson. Headmanning to Schmidt. That is, yes, Bo Schmidt out of St. Cloud. Pestered there in the near corner by Redpath. Now here comes the West. Zasada will find room, cutting to the middle. That one's tipped up off the glass. McKenzie recovers once more. And no, this one's picked away by number 10, Braden Waller. Waller crosses the line. That one hits road skate under a minute to play. Number 4 walking in, that was Menser. He had room. 39 seconds left in the first half. Munger steps, met there by O'Connor. Out to the point. That was tipped there by Munger. That one goes wide. He chases it into the far corner. 19 seconds left in the first half. West, reverse play. O'Connor is going to send it right up the middle. Zasada. He and McKenzie go for a change. Just 3.3 seconds left in the first half. East on top by 1. Just 8 shots on net to the West 21. Heck of a first half from Brandon Wright out of Matamidi. East go forward with it. I believe that was Road on the draw. But that horn brings us to the end of the first half. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back with you for the conclusion of the 2023 Minnesota Selects Hockey Festival in St. Cloud, Minnesota. And here we are. The final half of the day. We've played 4 games so far. We're halfway through the 5th. Championship Sunday comes down to this. We've got the East on top of the West. 1-0 here with 25 minutes left on the clock. We've got ourselves a pair of new goaltenders. That is Lucas Anderson in net for the East, and we've got Luke Hauser from Rogers. There's a turnover in the defensive zone for the East. West pulling it up. That's number 17. He feeds it to the center, and a nice save to start the period there for Anderson. Send right across, and he holds on. East trying to work the breakout. That bounces off Samper. Schmidt now for West. That shot blocked there by Anderson. 16 for West, defending a number of white sticks as it had gone through the slot. Strong play there from Lane Larson from Sartell. Samper will meet this on the far wall, defended there by Clark. This one's up to Rode. Rode and Fothery are 2-on-1, or at least they were. Rode feeds the point. Gutterman now. His shot gets through. Save. Rebound. He holds on. 23-17 left in the second. West comes up with it off the draw. This will be rung around, met in the near corner by O'Connor. Cullen crosses the line, interrupted. Now it's Bergloff trying to defend. Now it's McKenzie. He was trying to put it back to Cullen. That's behind him. Connor Hood, he sends it in. McCray O'Connor, he will wrap it around. That ends out to the point. Rings around. O'Connor will find it once again. O'Connor will skate, but it's interrupted. Cullen finds it back. He snaps it back towards Gutterman. Gutterman leaving it for O'Connor. O'Connor pulls it across Anderson's net. He's going to reverse back to Bergloff. Bergloff sends it high into the air. That's gloved down there by number 15 from West, Grant Schauer out of Elk River. Gutterman chipping it up, finding McKenzie. McKenzie, his backhand pass finds Bergloff. Bergloff dancing through the center. Rebound ends up on the stick of the West players, and that comes out bouncing in mid-neutral ice. Beckett Schillings, Woodbury, Minnesota recovers. McKenzie interrupts Hansen's shot. That deflects behind the net. Picked up there by McGlynn. McGlynn ringing around, finds Conan. Conan's chip shot ends up on Hansen's stick. Hansen, he hit Bergloff. Now Conan. Once again, Conan, your fastest skater skills winner, showing his legs here. Conan worked off the puck in the far corner. East is making a change. Out to the points, Zasada holds. That works out to Schillings. Schillings can't hold on, and here comes number 2 for East, Wolock. Road. He curls back. I'm sorry, that was number 9, Caden Zasada. Road wearing 8, Zasada wearing 9. That one's sent across the zone. Into the near side corner. Long stretch pass. That's going to find. That's McGlynn on the far end. He's got Beldy streaking down the side. Zasada catches up. Zasada's going to find it behind the net. Feeding it to Beldy. Beldy back to Zasada. Zasada pushed into the corner. And here comes Waller. Waller with speed. He shoots. Glove save. Anderson got a piece of it. Schmidt sends it back to Waller. Waller, shot. Tipped up over the net. Larson, curling back. Feeds it back to Waller. Waller. That's out to Metzer. That's tipped away by Larson. Munger chips it off the wall, intending that for Fothery. I'm sorry, that's McGlynn on the far end. There he is, McGlynn. He chips it up to himself. McGlynn with speed. McGlynn saucing it over. He shoots. He scores! Mikey Beldy picking up the rebound off the pass from McGlynn. It was a beauty. Stillwater to Stillwater connection. Let's have a look. There's McGlynn on the retrieval. Sauces it over. Beldy gets the first effort. It sneaks behind him. We should get a good peek of that here from the corner. There's the pass. Just sneaking through. You can see it just sitting there. And Beldy, he cleans it up. And the East celebrates. So Beldy makes this a 2-goal game now with 19-19 left in the second period. East on top by a pair. Here's a race for the puck. Bayer curls up in the corner, sends it out to Hansen. Hansen can't control, may have gone out. Play resumes. Short side shot, blocked there. No trouble there for Anderson. Quick shot, turned up into the netting. Gives us a chance to say a quick hello to our East head coach. That's Chris Rude. Pacing behind his team in white. Cullen chips it down. It'll go for icing. So we'll say hello to our other head coach. That's Joe Moline, head coach of the West. Bergloff in on the forecheck. 17, Leopold. He peels up. That one's sent across. McKenzie will find it neutral ice. That's moved up to Bergloff. Bergloff cutting into the center. He shoots. Pad save. Rebound picked up by Leopold. West coming in. McKenzie on the back check. Now McKenzie. His backhand pass intended for Cullen slips all the way through. That one stopped by Schillings. Schillings fights off a pair. Schillings will hold and enter the zone on his forehand. Finds Bergloff on the far side. Schillings goes for a change, and West is coming back. Munger onto the ice. Shot coming. Glove save there from Anderson. 17:37 left in this game. 2-0 East. Shots reading 28-12. East goaltenders putting on a show. Munger off the wall. Almost peeled away there by, I believe that was Rode. No, that was Asada. But Anderson makes a nice stop. Quick whistle, 17:29 left on the clock. Waller had won it cleanly. Back to the West defense. It's number 5, Rylan Hansen, chipping it in. Clark will find it behind the net. Caden Clark surveying. He finds Larson. Larson pressured. That's reversed by Redpath. Now an opportunity for West. They dangle around. Centering pass goes right up through the slot. Picked up there by Metzer. Now Waller finding room on the far end. Waller putting it in towards the net. Defended once. That shot goes wide. Now Zasada. Waller holds the line, but East will be able to clear. Beldy pursues into the near corner. McGlynn, he defends. Pestering there on the back check is Beldy. Sent off the wall. Here's Zasada. Zasada has McGlynn on the far side. Zasada in the slot. Shot tipped up into the netting. We'll stop play with 16:15 left. West in need of a pair. O'Connor, his shot looks like it hit Rode on the way through the net. Rode slow to get up. He appears to be all right. Bouncing puck through the slot, kicked away once. Now it's going to be Samper chasing it out into neutral ice. Hansen, he goes D to D, finding it over to Brody Hansen. Rylan and Brody playing out it looked like a defensive pair. Backdoor shot, goal. Beautiful play here from the West, making this a 2-1 game with 16:06 left. This play developing in middle ice. Brought up through, here comes a 2-on-1 developing down low. Number 8, Porter Bayer, going back against the grain. Beautiful play as he came and read that Anderson was going across the other direction. Bayer slams it in. Excellent stick there from Bayer. As the South bench looks on, and they are on the board. I'm sorry, that was the West bench, not the South. We've had a lot of games here, East, West, North, South. All regions have been represented in championship games this year. Speaks to the... What a save! Oh my goodness! Cheers erupting around the arena over this save. There's just a reach. We'll get a great look at it here from the corner. Reaching all the way across was Lucas Anderson. Another contender for the save of the day. I was just mentioning the parity that you're finding region to region. All 4 regions having at very least an opportunity to win. We've seen good performances from all 4. Now we've got a 2-1 game with 14:49 left here in the second half. West holds the line. Coming in, shot, that got tipped high. McKenzie putting it back towards Conan. That's going to be a rung around, too much for Schillings. Cullen able to block it, he's going to send it down. No icing. Number 5, Hansen. He leaves it back in the far corner. And West on the rush. 17, Leopold. Centering effort, goes across the far side. Shot comes through. Glove down there by Anderson. Zasada wins it to the corner. Now we've got an opportunity of potentially breaking for East. Wonderful play there from Caden Clark, able to turn it around. And here's Waller. Big shot disrupted there. I believe that was by Mikey Beldy. Now Zasada playing it to himself off the wall. Nice breakout pass. Zasada moving it up. Now it's Beldy one-on-one. Beldy onto his forehand. His shot hits a skate. Rebound coming through. Beldy, his turnaround shot goes wide. Zasada leaving it for Beldy behind the net. Beldy back to Zasada on his forehand. He finds McGlynn. And it looks like we've got a hand pass being called. It'll stop the clock. Here with 13:16 left. 1 goal game. East on top of West. 2-1. One cleanly back to Gutterman. Gutterman voids one, sends it in towards the net. No trouble there for Luke Hauser of Rogers. Another one back to Gutterman. Give and go play, broken up by the STMA pair, Clark and Waller. Gutterman off the wall, but he loses it. Nice step there from O'Connor. O'Connor chipping it to himself, and he's going to go in on the rush. Defended well there by Caden Clark. Clark comes away with it. Now Rode holds the zone. Picked up by Waller. Waller, he's going to snap it back over here to Larson. Larson and O'Connor go in. Centering pass, loose puck in the slot, save, another one. It certainly looked like Anderson had got a piece of it. Now here's Larson. Sends it across the zone. That one's broken up, I believe, by Gutterman. Now Fathery and Samper in on the forecheck, but it's going to be West, number 12, Connor Hood. He picks it up, playing it over to Shower. Samper over to Schillings. Now it's back to Fathery. Fathery is looking for Schillings. It's going to be a race between Schillings and Hood. Schillings was temporarily tripped up, but it's going to be Hood chipping it around. Fathery will find it on the near corner. Chipped up for Rode. Rode goes around. He just lost a bit of his edge. Momentum carried him through. Rode going after it here behind the net. Hood sends it up off the glass. Fielded there by Schillings. Woodbury, Minnesota, Beckett Schillings. Schillings, he sends it out to Conan. Conan, his shot on, oh, it was a save, and it hit the post. The net is off. Referee's going to fix it on the fly. Now Schillings. That one wrapped around. That was Conan temporarily fanning on his pass. That's sent across. Now Hansen. Hansen fields a couple forecheckers. That's sent up down into the stands. We'll get a new puck. Over halfway through the second half, here in our 2009 Boys Championship. McGlynn weaving through center ice. Finds a lane up the wall. He's going to send it in. Leopold first on the puck. Leopold banks it off. Picked up there by McGlynn. Knocked back out to Munger. Munger will throw it in. Leopold picks it up. Moline. Dropped up there by Hansen. Shot. That one went wide off the stick of Nickel. Not exactly sure how that was pronounced. Redpath chips it up off the wall. It's going to be thrown back in. McGlynn holds on. His centering pass intended for Rode ends up with Rode as West was making a change. That shot goes wide. O'Connor. He'll pick up the puck. That one's sent across the zone. Fresh legs from West, number 4. That's Isaac Menser out of Sartell. Puck comes out to O'Connor. He walks, sends it back towards Zasada. Now Beldy dancing into the middle. Beldy's shot goes wide. That's going to be picked up by Wallach. Wallach intending his pass for Waller, but it's going to be sent in. East makes a change. Now Clark. Clark with all sorts of speed as he comes through. His shot knifed away there by Anderson. O'Connor battling in the near wall with Larson. O'Connor moves it up to Beldy. Beldy chips it up off the wall. It's going to be Sampere chasing after it, but it was a rolling puck. It'll give us an icing with 8.5 left of the 2009 Boys Championship. Waller first in on the forecheck. That rung around. A little bit too much for Metzer. Menser again out of Sartell. Fothery. His backhand pass ends up back up on the stick of Menser. Blocked there momentarily by Gutterman. Menser down low. Blocker save Landerson. Now here comes Fothery with momentum. Schmidt. He takes it over, finds the lane. Schmidt with speed to the center. Gets pulled down temporarily, puck coming through, rebound. It's in there somewhere. Anderson's on top of it. Referee finally blows the whistle, and he'll stop the play with 7:45 left in the game. West wins it back to the point. Shot coming through. Turnaround pass. Pad save. That goes up and he scores. Waller ties the game with 7:39 left in the second half. Right off the drop. It's one back. It bounced through a couple times. It was the rebound, second effort. Waller getting it done. Big time celebration there. Coming in front of the slot. Yes, and the West. Love seeing this game tied up off the stick of Braden Waller. Now East, sending it up to Schillings. Schillings now back. That shot ends up in the near corner off the stick of Bergloff. Schauer. He tried to move it up in the direction of Lockman from Blaine. Now McKenzie. McKenzie into the center. just pulled off as he was coming in through the high slot. Now Bergloff. Bergloff working off the far bench area. Blocker save thrown up into the netting. Both teams will complete their changes. Just under 6.5 to play. Nickel wins the draw back to Hansen. Beldy got a piece of that. Held in there by Nickel. And he works into the center. Shot goes wide. Thrown in towards the net. Anderson will stop it and hold on. 6:09 left. Beldy. Beldy with it once more. He plays it back to Redpath. Now Zasada. Nice stick there from Moline. Now a shot coming. Another blocker save. Beldy. Sends it across the zone. That had been red. Shot. That hits the side of the net. Bounces up. Going towards the far post. Send in towards the middle. Here's a shot coming from Hansen. Glove save. This one's sent way up into the air, blocked by Clark. Nash will go after it. Nash Road, that is. Road picking up. He zips it across. Held on to. There's Fothery. Fothery's backhand shot on net. Nice save there from Luke Hauser. Waller trying to fight for it, ends up on the stick of Samper. Now Larson. Samper got a skate on it, but now it's Schmidt. Schmidt's got to lane on the outside. Schmidt driving to the center, pad save. Loose puck somewhere, finally cleared away. Now Samper knocks it off the wall, leaving it for Gutterman. Gutterman up to Road. Road's got Fothery in the middle, 2-on-1. Road, shot, shoots, he scores! Just a dart from Nash Road. And East has broken the tie. There's the 2-on-1 developing. He pulls up, rings that right off the bar and straight down. We'll get a great look at this out of the corner. Here comes the shot. Bink, right straight down. Good look at Road poking it ahead to himself. And then the reaction as East once again regains the lead. And with that, we'll take a short pause as we have a timeout on the ice.
baseball? Do you play baseball?
4:35 left. Shot, save, flushed away. That one's chipped up. Sent back in. Munger will go after it. Munger sends it off the glass and out. East giving a conservative forecheck at this point with just over 4 minutes to play. Waller, touch pass, leaving it there for Mentzer. Clark, McKenzie, and Bergloff battling. Schmidt now. That's knocked away by O'Connor. Now McKenzie. Knocked away there by Waller. Waller, his shot hits Lucas Anderson in the face, and it's knocked away. 3.5 left. Both teams make a wholesale change. Larson goes forward off the draw with it. Out to the point. Shot coming. Gets all the way through. Rebound. Picked up there now by Larson. That goes deflecting over the net. I think I said Larson. That's Lockman, number 7. Lockman out of Blaine. Now here comes Bayer, also from Blaine. His drop pass too much for Lockman, but he recovers, gives it over to Hansen. Hansen, shot, pad save. Now McGlynn. Bring it over into his forehand side, and he sends it in. Recovered there by Brady Hansen. Schauer, his headman pass on the stick of Hood. Hood lets him go through the middle. Nice stick there from number 11, Lance Conan out of Woodbury. Beldy's going to chip that into the air. It's going to end up on net, so no icing. Played forward to Lockman. That one just off the stick of Bayer, pardon me. But it's in the net! A wide-angle shot. We've got ourselves a tie game. Here's Bayer chasing down a loose puck. Takes the shot. Looks like that may have deflected right there as it was entering in off the left side of your screen. Here you can see it entering in. There's the puck being sent in. That may have actually been off of Beckett Schilling's stick. Actually, we got a tie game. Sorry, it looks like the scoreboard is a little lag behind us. Sorry about that one, folks. We remain tied now, 3-3. Minute 48 left. Up off the glass. Now it's Rode. Rode had the go-ahead goal earlier in the game. Samper pulling it off, but he gets it knocked off. Now Gutterman plays it to himself off the wall. Puts it in towards the net. Glove save. No trouble there for Luke Hauser. .87 seconds to play in regulation time. Waller and Bergloff on the dot. One cleanly back to Schillings. Schillings plays it behind the net. McKenzie pulls it off of Clark. McKenzie played it back to Schillings. Schillings back up off the glass. Now it's Conan. Conan sends it high across the zone. McKenzie goes in on the forecheck. Almost peeled it away there from Clark, who had bobbled the puck. Back out to Schillings. Schilling to Conan. Schillings throws it in. It'll be Bergloff going in on the forecheck against Clark. Clark fielding it. He reverses play, leaving it there for Menser. Cullen on the back check with a nice stick. Now there's Schillings. Schillings zips it high across the zone. That hits Bergloff's stick. 30 seconds to play in regulation of this tie game. Shots reading 50-19 in favor of West. Conan. He fields it, rings it around. Cullen will meet it on the far end. He sends it in. It looks like that may have hit an East player on the bench. So we'll have a stoppage of play with 18 seconds left in the third period. I'm overhearing tournament director Gutterman saying we've got overtime proceedings set, of course, 4-on-4 for 5 minutes, followed by 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. Shot rings wide, just 5 seconds left. Punched back in by Conan. And that will do it for regulation time. And at the end of the 5th game, we are headed to overtime for the first time today. We'll take a short pause and be back with you for sudden death 4-on-4 hockey here from St. Cloud. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Overtime hockey here from the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center. Conan, his shot on goal, nice save there from Luke Hauser. It would appear both goaltenders are going to retain the net coming off of that second half. Anderson for East, and of course Hauser for the West. Caden Clark, he plays it up to Menser. Menser back to Clark. Clark feeding it across the zone to Schmidt. Now Waller, his wide angle shot stopped there by Anderson. Same four for each side, setting up in the offensive zone for the West. Conan finds room up the middle. Pulled off, he gets it up to Nash. That's Desada. Now Clark, back to Menser. Clark on the far end. Clark working to his backhand, pressured there by Schillings. Back out to Waller. Blocker save by Anderson. That tips up into the air but drops back in play. Play continues. Under 4 minutes to play in the first overtime session. Zasada worked off the puck on the far bench. Menser. He leaves it there for Waller. Waller rips a shot. That one rings around. Met on the far end by Schauer. There's a puck that was just picked up by Schillings. He leaves it up for Rode. West is on a change. Rode pulls, shot, save. Nice stop. There once more. Second of this overtime period for Hauser. Rode on the draw. Beldy on the back check. Beldy does a good job doing just enough to disrupt the play without getting the holding call. Now here's Leopold. He loses the puck as he bring it to the middle. I'm sorry, that was Larson. Bumped out by Munger. DDD pass ends up on the stick of Hansen. Hansen back to Schauer. Schauer has room on the far side. Fakes the slap shot, puts it wide. It'll end up on the stick of Hansen. Now Rode. Rode finding a lane up on his forehand, cutting to the middle. Rode dancing to the center. Rode, shot, hit the post! Goodness! We'll take a closer look at that when we get a moment. There was people in the corner almost calling like it was in the net. It seemed like the puck did bounce into the near side corner. Hard to see how that might have been in if that's how it progressed. There's a shot from West that goes through the crease. Samper. Now it's Hansen. Hansen walking through. Rebound. Shot coming. West trying to get a stick on it. Leopold throws it towards the net. Now it's picked up by Bergloff. Under 2 minutes to play in the first overtime. It's too much for Samper. It'll be an icing. Let's take a look at this last sequence here in the on the west end. It'll be Rode coming off your right side of your screen. Breaks the D, takes the shot. That just rings off the post. Now here's West putting in towards the net. That's going to be picked up there by that was O'Connor. That was offside. Play resumes. Now Rode. Oh, broken play. That was there for Waller. Here's Gutterman. Gutterman to Zasada. Zasada, he takes a shot. That hits the leg of Leopold. Now Waller coming back 2-on-2. O'Connor defending there with Gutterman. Ends up on the stick of Schmidt. Schmidt feeding across toward Hansen. 1 minute left in the 4-on-4 overtime period. Now Clark. His shot from the outside knocked away by Anderson. Wide angle slap shot from Waller. Rings all the way around. No icing. It'll ring all the way back down. Hauser will leave it there. Now Clark. That one snapped across and sent in. 30 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Clark. Looking for options. He found and shoots. He scores! Isaac Menser wins it in overtime for the West. Another beauty, and this game ends 4-3. Clark pulls up, sends it in finds Menser. Menser throws it in towards the net and rocks it in. There's the play developing off the near side wall. Menser chips it towards, just beats Anderson up over the far pad. And we'll see a big celebration here as West defends their title here at the Minnesota Selects Festival in St. Cloud, Minnesota. Couldn't have asked for a better finish. Overtime hockey here in the final game of the 2009 Boys Championship. A barn burner, 4-3, West winning it over the East. We mentioned moments ago that this is a title defense here for West. Last year's game also in overtime over the East. It has been an absolute pleasure and honor to be bringing you all this hockey up here from the Selects Festival. Very pleased to be asked to be brought in here by Director Gutterman. Hope you've enjoyed the day of hockey. It's been a pleasure bringing it to you. I'm Brent McKenzie. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next year, signing off.